Hello everyone, welcome to this new tutorial that will be dealing especially with cancellations and upgrades. Therefore, we're going to start with cancellations. Whenever you have a customer or the assistant of a customer coming up and calling you in order to cancel a reservation, you go into update reservation, of course. And therefore you need to find the reservations that is interesting you. Therefore, let's say for example that Mr. Craig wants to cancel his second reservation, which was for 2016. It's very simple and very easy. You need to hit here on the cancel button. Therefore, when you do so, in order to be able to cancel it, you need to also mention why this person wants to cancel, and therefore you have several options. The first option is because the guest moves. Maybe it is due to him having two reservations into two different hotels, and therefore he chose the other hotel, for example. The second option is because the group, because it's a block cancel. This is when, for example, a group reservation is cancelled, the whole group must be cancelled. Double reservation is, again, when you have two times the same reservation. 6 p.m. release is for non-guaranteed reservations. Most of the time it will be done automatically because, again, Opera is set up in the real world to cancel all the reservations that are not guaranteed at 6 p.m. exactly, so that they come back into your room inventory so that you can maximize the sales. It can be also other reasons. Weather cancel for if the weather is not appropriate and unfortunately for the guest his trip had to be cancelled. It can be also because he was moving to your hotel due to conventions, and this convention has been cancelled, therefore we have a code for that. It can be the guest that is sick as well. If it's nothing specified, you will use other reason cancelled. Okay, basically these codes are here for marketing issues because we want to know why our customers cancel, and we want to also have a percentage of cancellations so that whenever we do try to planify ahead the activity of our hotel, we will know that basically we have a 2 or 3% cancellation, which will enable us to do a 2 or 3% overbooking, so that we make sure that all the time we have a full house. You click on OK, and you click on OK again. You receive then a cancellation number, which will be communicated to the guests so that they are assured that if they had given a credit card number, that the room won't be charged and that it has been properly cancelled. You click on OK, and you see that now the second reservation from Mr. Craig is still in the system, but it is cancelled. You can decide to reinstate, but that was not the purpose of this demonstration. Now, let's close it. I would like to discuss a little bit about upgrades. Basically, if you enter 3-digit numbers and you have an issue with a guest for some reason, we're going to see what are the different means at our disposal in order to upgrade a guest. Let's talk about, for example, Mr. John Martin here. No, not John. Yes, John Martin. Let's say that for some reason you want to upgrade the person, therefore you will have to look at here room type and RTC. RTC stands for room to be charged. So in the initial state of the reservation, the room type and the RTC are the same. If you want to upgrade the customer, you simply select a higher room type, which is Junior Suite, for example. And then Opera will prompt you and say that the room type has been changed. Do you want to change RTC to Junior Suite? So in the case of an upgrade, if it is requested by the customer, he will pay the difference. Therefore, you would say yes. But as in this case, it is because, I don't know, the customer had a bad stay last time and we want to do an upgrade that is complimentary for him, then you click on no. What happens is the physical room that the guest will check in is the Junior Suite, and the price he will pay will be a standard double. So that is what we call a proper upgrade. Now let's imagine that this guest was initially in the Junior Suite, but for some reason you want to make a commercial gesture for this customer. You can always downrate to a standard double, and therefore you change the price so the guest gets the room he requested, but he won't get the price he asked. So this is in order to make it up for maybe some problems that happen during the customer stay. That's it for me. That was again upgrade and downrate. Always make sure that you don't mix up, and when you change it, that you want to apply or not the change on the rate to be charged. So again, you need to always be aware of what will happen to the rate to be charged. I hope this little video was enlightening. Thank you for following up. Now you can close everything and get back to a normal state. Thank you for your attention.